For the longest time, I have had this filter for my fish tank. Now, it does the job, but there's definitely been some improvements that has been needed. And considering Blue is now much more happier inside this tank with this brand new filter, I figured I'd have to share exactly the details of this filter so you can decide if you like it. So this is the Hygger USB electric aquarium sponge filter. And as you saw with the check mark, I have the small because the small is good up until a 20-gallon tank and I have a 5-gallon tank. Now, I will admit the amount of items inside these bags can be a little bit overwhelming, but with the instructions and with my help, I'm going to go through these step by step to assemble this filter with you, and you'll see it's this easy. First, we got to start off by taking off the filter. So this sponge, that's the filter, and let's just simply remove it. Next, we got to remove the cap because we're going to get into the spare filter. So once it's removed, you can see the spare filter right there. Now, this is probably the longest clip that I have amongst this entire video because I wanted to take things slow to entirely show you how to remove the sponge. So it's wedged nicely in there, but if you just wiggle it out like so, you will see all you need to do is just expand it out a little bit, and then the sponge is ready to go. Now, in comparison to the main one, it looks a little bit smaller, but that's just because it's scrunched up, but it does fit the filter head top. Now we got to go ahead and clean the ceramic balls that you have included. So I use this strainer. This is only used on my fish tank. I use it for rocks. I use it for these ceramic balls, and I'm just going to give this a quick rinse. Then after that, I'm going to remove this sticker because we know that the spare sponge has been removed from this compartment. And all we're going to do is put the ceramic balls inside this compartment right here. And then we're just going to put the lid back on. Then after that, your ceramic balls are now ready. So now all we have left to do for assembling is honestly just get our filter up and running. And based on the instructions, the next step for your filter is the same thing as the ceramic balls. All you have to do is rinse it. So here I'm just doing a basic rinse on it, and then right after that, all I do is assemble it right to the top piece. Now, as I assemble my filter to get it ready for my tank, I will say this. Yes, there's a lot of extra pieces, but that's because this is totally customizable towards what you need for your tank. Remember, mine's a small that goes up to a 20-gallon, and I have a 5-gallon. So my 5-gallon tank will be smaller. So I'm going to use less pieces to adapt it. But honestly, they show you at least 4 variations in the instructions in order to adapt your pieces to make it fit your tank. And I think I found about 6 different variations. Now, this is the one that I'm going to go with, which is just honestly the simple 2 suction cups. And I put the spout instead of the shower because they have a shower head function, which is absolutely adorable. I decided to go with the spout instead. And this is what it looks like in place without any additional water. So after I have filled it up, this is a USB connector. And as you can see, you do need a USB adapter to plug it into the wall. But as soon as I plugged it, it immediately filters the water out. This is what it looks like above with my little heater next to it. It's absolutely quiet, not a peep from this filter. And the most important part to me is Blue seems very happy with this brand new upgrade.